Two kinds of karma, good karma and not so good karma. And the only way you can avoid karma completely is by not doing anything. And you would have to be like doing nothing. Okay. There is no doer of actions or thinker of thoughts. Uh huh. Um, so the way karma actually works is with alignment. It's an alignment thing. Because if you tend to make choices, because there is a will, a spiritual will that determines that continuously makes choices, that has to make choices. It continuously has to make choices. So if you tend to choose one thing over another, chocolate over vanilla, sweet over sour, your karma, which is like a DVD or a computer chip, will um, be 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 more likely to make another decision like that. It will change its color. I'm talking in program language so you can understand. If you keep choosing sweet over sour over and over again, then your chip will be more likely to be the color that matches those choices. All right, so let's say that you've chosen kindness quite a few times. Okay, then let's say your karmic chip, your karmic DVD, your in computer language, your computer chip is blue now, or let's say it's blue. One color is not better than another. Um, just reflects a different karmic propensity. Then um, what that means is that your spirit is going to gravitate towards the field in which it's been programmed to gravitate towards. um, the field is like a giant electromagnetic field where each choice, which is influenced by the karma, determines whether you go this way or this way. So imagine yourself as a charged filing, like a magnetic, like a piece of a magnet with a charge on it, a filing from a magnet with a charge on it, is going to, if it has a slightly, or if your karmic chip is blue for an example, then the charge on my filing is going to be positive. It's going to be on the end of being helpful and educative. All right, if it's red, as an example, and the charge has changed, then it's going to be uh, the last thing that it was. Is going to be negative. I don't mean negative as in a negative charge. I just mean as in a positionality. A positionality is an opinion. So so the charge on it changes moment to moment by the choices that we make, because my charge has already changed in this moment because I'm back to red now. What did we say red was? If you choose kindness, um, then your charge will be in this example red. And if you choose kindness again because you give the guy a cigarette, then it's going to be a little bit more red. So I determine where the filing is going in that electromagnetic field. That field is God. So God doesn't determine where the filing goes. The filing goes where it's charged, see? There's no belief of God, there's no anthropomorphic projection of God dictating or controlling or moving the filing, see? It's moving on its own with its own frequency, its own vibration. Now, if I make a choice, I'm going to bring the camera closer to my face. And if it's true that every choice, every thought changes the charge, then you can see how every hair on your head is counted and everything you do is noticed and truly matters to the universe. Therefore, I am accountable even for the movement of the camera to my face that I did just a moment ago. I am accountable for every word I speak. Because every thought, not just every action and every belief and every act of the will, but every thing then comes together in perfect harmony, because by being what I am right now in this precise moment, now my charge is what has brought me through through the things that I've gone through um, to be here by choice. Yeah. And then you can say, well, I didn't choose to be here. I didn't ask to be born or whatever. But remember, God is like a giant electromagnetic field. So every decision collectively over time, compiled, over time in all dimensions and in the soul, then now comes together to form the pattern of what has taken us to this moment. So this moment is actually the sum total of all of time, all of my choices through time up until this moment. So instead of being a student of spirituality now, I can educate. And you can teach, because you have free choice at all times. Okay, so now your your charge on your iron filing has changed. Now that means that your karma is reading it differently. Your karma again is like the DVD. It's like the playback of the things that consciousness has recorded. So your choices are like your positioning in the field, and then the playback is like what you've recorded in the field, what you've picked up energetically, and what you've picked up vibrationally, and what you've picked up on your DVD. So this is just the playback of that DVD. This is just the repeating of what has been understood throughout time about karma and God and the will up until this moment. So I am a complete expression of myself in this moment, and every choice, including past choices, determines the charge in the future. So now, being in the future, we can see that there is no past, present, or future. No past, present, or future, because the past has already the there is no past, because the future has already activated what was in the past and pulled it through to right now. So I've just encapsulated uh, Doc's, well, my own understanding of David Hawkins' teachings. Um, uh, and if we look at it logically, that would encapsulate the principle of um, how karma works. Karma. So I'm satisfied with that. I'm satisfied with that. Um, Interpretation of David R. Hawkins' work, because now I can just title this How Karma Works and post it for us all here. And it's really as simple as that.